Sweet team, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele and I am back with one of my favorites. We're making sebe flour or sebe coming flour garden eggs Abomu. So I got this beautiful garden eggs from Heritage, my mommy's supermarket in Newark. So if you're looking for beautiful garden eggs like this, head to Heritage International, where you will find beautiful products from Ghana and also some of your sweet achili, all purpose and kelewele seasoning. So once I've cut the garden egg, the core side off, I just kind of cut through the skin. I don't want to cut it all the way through, and this helps me take the skin off very easily. Now if you want to use this with the skin and the seed, then go ahead and just cut it up, okay? Then I have some hot water going right here. I'll add in my garden eggs. I'll also add in some tomatoes, half of the onion, and the amount of eggs that I'll be using, 1 habanero pepper and some salt to taste. We'll cover it and cook everything until it is done. Today I'll be adding some ginger to my coming flour, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it up and set it aside. I'll also cut up my onions as well. Today I really want to enjoy some sweet eating things, so I'll be using some smoked fish. You may use Kobe if you wish. I'm not a big fan of Kobe because of the salt content. Although I cook it all out, I prefer using these type of fish in my coming flour or abomu, and trust me, hey, once you try this, you be like, Kobe, what? You can also use fried fish if you have some leftover, or if you make it fresh, it is all fine. So I'm just going to break it up into pieces and I'll set it aside. We'll be using boiled green plantains for this recipe. You may use yam, potatoes, sweet potatoes, anything you want to eat with this coming flour. It's okay by me. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel our plantains, and if you want it to be nice and al dente, or you want it to be gru, I don't know how else to describe the plantain other than it being al dente, because you don't want it to be soft and mushy when it's done. You want it to have a good sort of crunchy texture. I don't know how to describe it, but when you're done peeling, you will use the back or any part of your knife to scrape it like this, as I'm doing in the video. You want to scrape it beautifully before we add it into our water to cook. Today's special tools goes to Faustina Arkhurst, Quinsta Nanote, and Lord Knows. Thank you for always watching, liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. Once we're done peeling, I have some hot water going. We're going to add in our plantains and then some salt to taste. We'll cover it up and bring it to a boil. Once it boils, we're going to allow it cook for about 5 minutes, and then this is what it's looking like. It's almost done. You want to add in very cold water to shock it, and then you kind of bring it back to a boil, and then you turn your fire off. Back to check on our veggies. They're doing good, but the eggs are ready, so I'll get the eggs out into some cold water for about 5 minutes so that we can deshell it very easily. I'll then go ahead and cover it up and allow everything to finish cooking beautifully. And we are back. I'm going to get out the pepper, and to that I'll add some of the ginger and salt to taste. I will grind it until it is nice and smooth, or to my preferred smoothness. I'll add in our onion and I'll grind that as well. Now you can take everything and grind it together, but your chances of it becoming smooth with the tomatoes, onion, pepper, and ginger are very slim. So if you do it step by step, you get it to your preferred smoothness very easily. At this point, I'll go ahead and add in the tomatoes as well. The garden eggs aren't quite done, so they will continue cooking until they are nice and ready. And I'll grind the tomatoes as well to my preferred smoothness. Now that everything is well grinded, I'm going to add in some of the pieces from the smoked fish and we'll grind it into our sauce. Oh Lord, you guys can see the flavors just piling up right now. And to maximize the flavor, I'll be adding in some peanut butter. The last time I used ground nuts, regular ground nuts or peanuts, I got some comments if they can use peanut butter. Absolutely. And the taste is heavenly by now. And our plantains are coming to a boil, so this is the time you want to turn it off and allow it to its thing. By the time you get ready to eat this baby, oh my goodness, it will be so good. Then to a pan, go ahead and add in some palm oil. You may use any oil of your choice, but palm oil is preferred for this recipe. To that, some of our sliced onions. Give it a quick stir and then go ahead and add in your ginger and some shrimp powder. This coming flour is not like any that you've tasted. Please try my recipe. Come back and testify. I'll then add in this fish. I'm trying to remember the name of it. My Sisi had the lady make it fresh for me. I don't know the name of these smoked fish and stuff, but you can use any smoked fish of your choice, especially your favorites, okay? You can use mackerel as well. Once you add that, stir everything, your fire goes off. You don't want to overcook that. And then we're going to get out our garden eggs and look at how easily the skin comes off. You can allow it cool down a bit before doing this, but your girl, I don't want my food to be cold, and also I can handle the heat a little bit. You can put some cold water next to you and be dipping your fingers in before doing this so you do not burn yourself. So I'll just take the skin off and take most of the seeds out, or as much as I can, but I find this method to be very simple and easy in getting rid of the skin and also the seeds. Once we're done, we will finish up our sauce. Right now that we're done, we'll add our garden eggs into our earthen pot and grind to mix everything together. Once everything is well grinded, I added some fresh onions for a super duper delicious crunch. You all know how I do it. And then our avocado. Will now add in our palm oil sauce, which is so delicious. In fact, you can enjoy this palm oil sauce with just yam or plantains without doing anything else, and it still comes out super delicious. Once I've added it, I'll just kind of stir it a little so that some of it will go to the bottom, not entirely. So it may look like a lot of oil, but I haven't stirred it, so it is fine. We add in our eggs. People wonder why Ghanaians love our eggs. It is the cheapest protein and everybody, or almost everybody, can afford it. We add in our boiled plantains and it is ready to be enjoyed. Wash your hands, join me. Now, if you've enjoyed me until this point, I do want to thank you so very much. Oh my goodness, look at that. It is perfect, nice, crunchy, so al dente. It's not even funny. Why not let me know where you're watching from, and I'll give you a special too in our next recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke onamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all.